All the way from America, Richard, to talk to us
Richard.
about the fascinating art of pipe smoking. And of course, the reason that we're in this Sherlock Holmes setting is because, A, you're a Sherlock Holmes buff pan, second to none, aren't you?
I'm a Sherlock Holmes nutter.
Right. And you're going to go and see the Sherlock Holmes play, aren't you, on at the moment?
Yes, I am, because Jeremy Brett is the best Holmes ever.
I agree. He's
the
fantastic.
best Holmes ever.
And of course, Sherlock Holmes himself, I suppose, is the most famous fictional pipe smoker of all time, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Have you got any Sherlock Holmes pipes on the table?
I'm glad you asked that, because I just happen to have a few here from my collection.
What a coincidence.
Just happen to have. Now, this one, of course, everyone knows. This is the calabash. It's made from a South African gourd, which actually grows much larger. They cut it off, they put a meerschaum bowl in there, and they make a pipe out of it. Now, Sherlock Holmes never smoked a calabash.
He did. I saw Basil Rathbone.
Basil Rathbone was the one who made it popular, you see. But in any of the Conan Doyle stories, the 60 stories, he didn't smoke one calabash. He smoked meerschaum, he smoked clay, and he smoked, of course, briar. And now this pipe is a current pipe. You can actually buy this in the stores. It's made by Peterson, and it's a briar calabash. It's to celebrate the centennial of A Study in Scarlet. The first Holmes story came out last year.
That's right.
And 100 years later, they brought out this pipe, which is briar with a silver band. This is quite proper. You would smoke this.
I must say, it's absolutely beautiful, and all the pipes that we'll look at in a minute are gorgeous. I suggest that pipe smoking is really an art form as opposed to a dirty habit, isn't it?
No, it's not it's not a habit, and it's not dirty. It is an art form, and it's a ritual, too. It's a tradition.
Let's have a whiz through these pipes. I'll be quite quick, because I haven't got that much time. This is one of my favorites. This is the alternative to the loving cup, isn't it?
This is one of my favorites, Richard. This is the wedding pipe, and it's designed to be smoked by a husband and a wife on their nuptials, their wedding night, because, you know, a pipe helps crack the tension.
Yes.
It helps relax people, so you have the first union, you might say, of a man and wife in a common bowl of tobacco.
Sort of entree, yes.
Right.
All right.
It saves money on tobacco.
And here's another one. This is one of my favorites. This is the ultimate pipe for broadcasters. It's in the shape of a microphone.
Yes. And this pipe was made for Dave Lee Travis. He's one
the DJ.
Yes, the DJ here. He was Pipe Man of the Year a few years back, and they made this pipe for him, and it became so popular they actually turned out 50, of which this is one. This is number 9. But you see, it's actually a microphone. The wire is the bit. This is the wood. The tobacco goes in there, and this vulcanite record is the stand.
Beautiful.
So you can sing along and smoke at the same time.
I must say, pipes are in themselves a work of art, aren't they? I mean,
they are.
You've got sort of centuries of tradition, and all the time it's evolving. Look at that, a little baby pipe.
This is a historic pipe. This is the space shuttle pipe. Dunhill made this in '81 to commemorate the first U.S. shuttle launch, and now, of course, they're doing another shuttle launch with 2 countries, the U.S. and also Russia. And so in case they meet, you can smoke the little pipe, and of course you have the big mother pipe. So it's the space shuttle pipe.
Wonderful. We've got time for one more, I think. This is the train pipe. That's my favorite, actually, I think. Even above the microphone one.
I'm a train collector also, and an American pipe carver named Steve Waddell made this for me. It's an actual briar train coming out of the pipe, and as you smoke the pipe, the smoke actually comes out of the funnel as well as the bowl.
Brilliant. Beautiful. Now, as I told you, I don't actually smoke pipes. And I tried once, you know, and I couldn't keep it going. Tried for about 2 months, couldn't keep it alight.
You must read the book. That'll change your life.
All right. And look at this. This is the non-pipe smoker's pipe. It's got a hole in the bottom, and you can just pop it in and actually pretend that you're smoking. Thank you very much indeed for coming along. Hello.
Richard, I have one thing for you. You started out with the world's largest, and in the Ultimate Pipe book, this pipe does not appear. It's the world's smallest smokable. I'd like you to have that as a start of a very small collection.
And for most kind of you, I think you may now vanish in a puff of smoke.
I shall. Thank you very much.
Cheers.
I'm very fond of pipes. My father used to smoke them, and I must say it was a very, very easy way of buying a Christmas present. And now